only after they can raise the money, not before.
Okay, that's interesting. So let's see whether the stocks are bottomed out or not. Interesting thing, ACC is now below replacement cost, so will be interesting to see what happens from here. The sector I'm focusing on is IT, and this is a follow-up to what I did a few months back on whether IT stocks have bottomed out. And if you look at what's happening, there's nice symmetry playing out between the Indian IT stocks and Nasdaq. In fact, from the lows, the Nifty IT is now up 16%, and Nifty IT is up a good 21%. That's in a matter of last 3 or 4 months. But if you look at how much more distance they need to travel to get back to their previous highs, that's almost same for both Nifty IT and Nasdaq. That's 17%, which also means that the IT index is exactly in the halfway point. It's recovered exact 50% of the overall losses. Now, if you apply the simple technical analysis, you have 33% stop, then a 50% stop, and then a 66% retracement. So 66% retracement comes in at 33,200 thereabout on the Nifty IT versus current level of 30,500, 31,000 thereabout. But in terms of individual stocks, what's interesting is that the big rally has been led mainly on the Nasdaq by 3 or 4 stocks. Meta, for example, is up 110% from its recent lows. Tesla is up about 85%, and you have Amazon, which is up 50%. Others have also done well, but still not as much. 23% for Microsoft, 21% for Apple, and for Alphabet is 29%. In India, the IT rally has been more broad-based. If you look at the individual stocks, more or less, almost all of them have had a decent rally. HCL Tech has led it with 30% move. TCS with 19% and Infosys with about 18%. In the mid-cap IT though, it's really Persistent and Coforge, the two highest beta stocks which have done the best. Persistent is up 56%, Coforge is up 35%, and both have come out with really good set of numbers. And First Source ahead of numbers is making a bit of a move, and LTI Mindtree after that strong commentary. Now what's changed is almost something which we had earlier also said that this is how perhaps the stocks do bottom out. If the Fed gives an indication that perhaps interest rates have peaked out, and in that case the valuation reset which was on, that gets stopped. And on the other hand, if you see some kind of return in top line and margin, which is something which some companies have shown, but still you would need to see next quarter. And of course, as Prashant mentioned earlier, we still need to see whether we have reached terminal rate or not, and that we'll still need to watch out for the US data. And lastly, the big joker in the pack is if the US goes through a recession, because if that is the case, then all bets are off. But Basant, what's your view on the IT stocks? You reckon that the worst is over, and could these stocks be outperformer, or would they be at best